Well, Kenneth, as I said, I'm sure there's been many Canadians Googling your name and looking you up on Wikipedia since the news broke last month and you were kind of thrust into the limelight. So just tell us about your journey in football, how you fell in love with the game and your kind of progression through the ranks.
Well, I've always been in love with the game. Joined the first club as I was 6 and just enjoyed the game. Is I think the most enjoyable time I can have. It's being on the pitch to begin with, to play, and then later to coach.
Talk to us a bit about your playing career. I know you played in Hungary and a few different clubs in Europe. Just walk us through the ins and outs of your career.
Well, I started to play in the local club, which was a big club. It was called B1903, changed to FC Copenhagen, so one of the major clubs in Scandinavia now. I played a few games for that club, then I went on to a smaller club, but I wanted to play. And then all of a sudden I was in Hungary. It was a great experience for me, being in a different culture, speaking Hungarian. It's a very hard language to actually find out all the different words. There were no similarity between Hungarian, Danish or English. So that was an experience where I actually was very challenged, but we won the league when I was there. We won the cup twice, which was a great success. It was good to be a part of the success in a club that had a lot of fans as well. So feeling that pressure, every weekend and every day to be on the pitch, to perform on the training pitch, to be on the starting 11 for the weekend. That was it's a great experience and one of the best years of my life.
Moving into your coaching career, I know you spent some time in the youth system at Lyngby. Just talk about that experience, getting stuck into your first coaching experiences.
It was very different, but I loved it. From the first day I was on the pitch, I just love it to affect people, to actually perform, and you can see the sparkle in their eyes when they just they love what they're doing, and if you can encourage that and maybe even learn them something, it's just was a very different but very positive experience for me to start coaching as well.
You arrived in Canada as an assistant coach working with John Herdman. Talk about your entry into the Canadian program at that time and how that journey's gone for you here in Canada.
Well, it was very interesting. I remember coming here at 40 years the first time, meeting with John and staff. So I knew John from previously, a great colleague, a good guy. The role I had to begin with was to look at how can we attack, when we attack an organization, how can we have effective attacking transitions as well. And then when I came back after the Olympics, it was more like being a head coach assistant. So it's every moment of the game. We had a lot of conversations, John and I, regarding what could help the team. So the role evolved a little bit from being a very specific attacking organization and attacking transition kind of assistance to a more all 4 moments, not equal with John at all, because he was the head coach, but definitely being more a coach for the entire team that I was to begin with.
For you personally, it's been a few weeks since the announcement was made publicly. How have your emotions been as you square up to the challenge of taking the reins in a head coaching role here in Canada?
Well, I think I was never in doubt when I was asked the question to begin with if I wanted it. It was, of course I do. It's a people's kind of team. You can feel it when you're on the pitch. I've never had a home crowd before when I was coaching Denmark. Now we've got a home crowd. You can feel it's not something they just put on. They really feel the team. It's different. So there's definitely some pressure coming from that side of the of Canada, which I haven't tried before, which I'm looking very much forward to. And then it's just the performance you have Canada have had throughout the last 5-6 years. It's just been progressing. The results just improved. Everything like that. So it's a team who's actually just. You could say they're on top of the performance. I would disagree. I think there's more to come.
I think it would be unfair to do this interview and not mention John Herdman. He's obviously a coach that will have a lasting impact no matter what happens from here on the women's game and Canadian football in general, and certainly with the back-to-back medals. He's a hero in Canadian football. You've had the chance to work alongside him. How would you put John Herdman into words as a coach in Canada?
Well, he's a guy who's got a great character, great work ethics. He's a genuinely good guy. I think he's evolved to one of my friends here in Canada as well. So he's definitely one I appreciate a lot. He's done a lot with this team. You can see the response he's getting on the pitch from players, not just a player, but players. So that respect, not the wrong kind of respect, like he's getting from the players, is definitely something that is remarkable and well deserved.
And I guess very finally, you've come to this country as an immigrant. You've got the honor of taking over a head coaching role for our women's team. If you could look back in 10, 15 years at your time as head coach and wish to leave a legacy, what is it you're trying to achieve here?
So there's definitely only one reason why I came back, because the team made a vision of putting a star on the jersey. I'll say coming into the Olympics, I'll say, I don't know if that's possible. But then being with them at the Olympics, being with them now for more or less 2 years, I'd say that vision is definitely, it's achievable. I'm getting out of bed every day to help put the star on their jersey. I think they do this as well. Like, they're getting up every day to put the star on the jersey, and that's just what I'm here for. I don't know if that's a kind of legacy, it's more result legacy, but I'll definitely love to be wherever I am in the world in 10, 15 years and looking back and said I was a part, not because of me, but I was a part of putting a star on the jersey. And every time you watch a women's national team game, you can see the star there. And that'll definitely be something I'll look back on with a lot of enjoyment.